Most photographers spend thousands of dollars that they don't have to doing things that they could have done differently if they had just had a different mindset. So here are 3 things that I wish I had known at the beginning of my photography career that would have saved me a lot of money. First, let's talk lenses, and specifically zooms versus primes. For me as a working professional and a landscape photographer now, primes were sort of the secret sauce. See, where most people have a 24-70 f2.8, I would have a 24 1.4 or a 50 1.2. Having a prime is a really nice way to get that shallow depth of field and the blurred out background on your photos. Also, when we're talking price, a lot of the highest end primes are definitely up there too, but when you look at something like Sony's 12-24 G Master that's around $3,000, you can certainly buy an ultra wide lens and a standard wide lens with fast apertures. And in my opinion, the slight inconvenience of having to choose one focal length over the other is well worth it. The last reason why I'm gonna say primes are better than zooms is it forces you to use your imagination and explore different compositions that you normally wouldn't. See, when you have the choice to use any focal length within a specific range, you don't really have to work as hard creatively to tell the story that you're trying to tell. If you've never tried shooting exclusively with primes for a week, do it. You might be shocked at how versatile they are and your creativity is as well. Speaking of making your gear work for you, there's one tool I really need to tell you about. It's called Aftershoot, and it's basically your AI assistant for photo culling and editing. It blasts through thousands of photos in minutes, ditching the blinks and the blurs, then edits the keepers so they match your style every time. They've even added AI retouching for natural looking portraits. Whether you're shooting weddings, portraits, or you just have a lot of images piling up, Aftershoot lets you spend less time culling and more time editing. If you want to try it, there's a link down below for a free 30-day trial in the description. I don't know about you, but I have more tripods than I know what to do with, and there's a trick I wish I had known earlier for finding the best value bang for buck when it comes to tripods. There's this site called the Center Column. They test tripods with a standardized system to see which ones have the stiffest rating. Since they've compiled a list of most major tripod brands, you're able to go through and compare which price point you want to shop at, and then find the tripod with the highest stiffness rating in that category. You might be surprised to see some tripods that are much more expensive scoring lower than some of the budget options. For myself personally, I love Leophoto tripods. I think they're the perfect bang for buck. They're carbon fiber, super light, and have exceptional stiffness for the money. From there, it's just a matter of finding which features you want, and you've got the perfect bang for buck tripod. The last photography gear trap is buying your upgrades too early. I know it can be really exciting when new cameras come out and you just want to get that new shiny upgrade. But my simple rule to this is if I don't know what it is that I need from the new camera, then it's not quite yet time to move on from my old one. For example, if you're noticing that your camera isn't shooting at a high enough frame rate or overheats after a certain amount of time, and this is impeding upon your ability to get your work done, that's how you know it's time for a new camera. If you're just starting out, by the way, and you don't know any of those things that you're missing, it means you need to get started first before you can experience not having the features you need. See if you can borrow one from a friend or family member, or just use your smartphone. Fundamentally, the features that you're looking for will become apparent to you even with the most basic camera. But if you find yourself asking questions like, what camera should I get? Or what features do I need? Then I don't think you're ready to buy a new camera yet. So to summarize, don't be afraid to get a prime instead of a zoom. You'll be surprised by how much versatility is there. Use the Center Column website to find the best bang for buck in tripods. And don't feel the need to upgrade your camera until you really know what you're missing from your future upgrade. Good luck and happy shooting.